Hello, welcome to Premier Football Chat. Just going to drop a quick review on the games that took place over the weekend. Just going to summarise the main headlines in this video. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, we're going to start at Goodison Park. It finished Everton 0, Arsenal 1. Everton were poor, man. They were dreadful. They were like a Sunday League team, couldn't pass the ball. I thought, Goodison Park, you've got a good record against Arsenal over the past 5 or 6 visits that they've come to Goodison. Yeah, if you get the crowd involved, but they didn't do anything like that. They were dreadful. Like, they're worse than I thought, to be honest, in terms of how they played. I personally thought the 3 teams that came up would struggle big time. But yeah, you got to put Everton in that bracket, especially after the way they played. Yeah, they just kept giving the ball away, and Arsenal just dominated the game. They had good control over that game, to be honest. And yeah, the main headline coming out of this game at the beginning was Kai Havertz being dropped for Fabio Vieira, and then even bigger headline was Aaron Ramsdale being dropped. So yeah, David Raya came in from Brentford on loan just before the window ended for the transfers, and yeah, he's made his first Premier League appearance for Arsenal, and I thought he was good. And yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward who they start in terms of the goalkeeper. Because Arteta said in the press conference afterwards that he felt like subbing his goalkeeper a couple of times last season, but obviously because he was saying that sometimes he subs off other players. But yeah, managers don't tend to sub off goalkeepers during games, and he said that he thought about it, but he didn't act upon it. So that for me, it's going to be interesting to see who starts the games against Lens in the Champions League. I think it'll be Ramsdale. Might get rewarded for how he played last season, and he got Arsenal to the Champions League. And then in the North London derby, I think that's going to be the more interesting one, who starts between the two, because Raya had a good game, and yeah, he's good with the ball at his feet as well, and made some good saves last season. So yeah, I think it could be David Raya that starts that North London derby, and yeah, I feel like in the long run that he could be the number one, because he's not coming from Brentford just to sit on the bench at Arsenal. As good as Ramsdale's been in some away games last season. And yeah, speaking of away games as well, like Arsenal, man, they always keep clean sheets away from home at the moment. Like I think they've kept double the amount of the next team in terms of clean sheets since the start of last season. Yeah, they've been quite good on the road. And yeah, Everton, man, wow, yeah, they just were poor. Like they couldn't string passes together. You got to get the crowd involved. So yeah, we'll move on from them and we'll talk about Man United. Man United absolutely shocking. They got passed off the park at Old Trafford against Brighton. Brighton started well. No, sorry, Manchester United started well. They had a high intensity about them, but couldn't finish any of the chances, to be honest. But then Brighton grew into the game, and then yeah, once they scored that first goal, Danny Welbeck against his old club, then yeah, Brighton took over. Man United's heads dropped as well, and they conceded another goal, and yeah, and it went to 3-0. And yeah, Ten Hag, man, I'm not like I don't rate him at all. I've said it before, I just don't rate him. He ended up playing Bruno Fernandes centre back. He's come into the club and he said, "Oh, it's about eras coming to an end at Man City and Liverpool as well. They're good teams, but eras need to come to an end." But if you think about it, last season, Man United conceded 13 goals against Liverpool and Man City away from home. In the 04-05 season, Chelsea conceded 18 goals in the whole of the season. Man United conceded 13 in 2 against teams that they're looking to surpass. And even in the press conference, when the journalist mentioned Manchester United as a potential title rival, Pep laughed. So it says it all, man. Like Man United are a joke at the moment. Yeah, I know Brighton did well. They played really well, and obviously, like you expect it from De Zerbi, they're one of the best teams. I enjoy watching them play. But when Man United lose, and with the circus that's going on, the headline does naturally deflect to Man United because they're the biggest team in the world, or one of them anyway. So yeah, even that, yeah, fair play to Brighton. They've done really well, and De Zerbi, man, yeah, he's got them playing some attractive football. Like that third goal, wow, go watch it if you haven't watched it. And then yeah, another game that I watched last night was between Nottingham Forest and Burnley. This game was a lot better than I thought it would be. I felt Burnley sort of can get confidence as well now. I think it was Odioshi. Yeah, he was brilliant in that goal, man. Like the way he just flew down the wing and took on. I think it was it McKenna or Worrell. Yeah, and then got to the byline, cut the ball in, and then Burnley scored to go 1-0 up, and then the equaliser from Hudson-Odoi. That was if you know FIFA, or that was an R1 circle finish right into the top corner. Brilliant goal, nice finesse on that, and they scored a goal, but he got ruled out. Sanderberg hit his hands. Burnley looked that they could have got that winner, but it was given the handball, and so that finished 1-1. It's a good point for Burnley. I thought they played good football, and if you watch the way Everton played at the weekend, you watch the way Burnley played, different oppositions they were playing against. But Burnley, you can see that they're trying to play nice football, and they look like they're growing into Premier League life now. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can pick up more points now. So that'll do them a bit of confidence quite good as well. Chelsea 0-0. Mudryk, he's just poor, man. He's poor. Then 0-0 against Bournemouth. I think they're going to be in a lot more trouble than what people think, because it's just so many players that they bought in, and just getting them to gel, it's just going to take so much time. They're all quite young as well, so they needed a couple of experienced heads in. They got Raheem Sterling and Thiago Silva, but it's still just going to take time with Chelsea. They were so bad last season, and it's just going to take time. Liverpool got a win as well against Wolves, so they came from behind to win. Wolves they're a good team, but they're better than I thought, but they miss so many chances as well, to be honest. Neto's he's looking quite good though this season. Looks like he's getting back to his best. But Liverpool got a good win, and they're going about their business nice and quietly. Szoboszlai, he's a good player, man. Someone recommended me to get him on FIFA, and I did, and then that's how I first heard of him last season. I'd never heard of him before that, but he's a good player as well. And Man City going about their business as well. Now Haaland getting on the score sheet again. Came from behind against West Ham. So so it's an interesting week. I'm just in the middle of watching Newcastle against they're at AC Milan. It was 0-0 half time. Hadn't really created much, but we'll see how they get on in the second half. So there's just so much football, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.